just walk me through one, finding your tribe, and then two, curating all the Fields Fest.
Yeah, I think I was fortunate enough for kind of like my tribe to find me versus
Mm-hmm.
me finding them. Like I was just so passionate about this shit that I was just like, yo, like, like I want to work with people that are like-minded individuals, but also like are pretty like well known in the industry. Like
Right.
if you walk into certain rooms and you say their names, like it'll ring bells. You know what I mean? Like so, TT, who's like my right hand, um, before I knew who she was, I was really tight with her sister,
Right.
Amira.
Mm-hmm.
So with that, I was talking to Amira one night. I was like, yo, I'm trying to start this business. I really want to expand on what I'm doing. Like, do you know anybody that can work with me? And she was like, yo, like, holla at TT. My sister, like, she's a social butterfly. Like, she's always partying, always outside. So I'm like, all right, bet. So I remember first, like when I put TT on years ago, like she was just consistently like just bringing out like 50 to 100 people like by herself,
Mm-hmm.
just telling people like, yo, be here. It didn't even have to be like a social media blast or like any special like marketing tactics. Like it was just all just love and just all just organic. You know what I
Right.
mean? So for me, like that kind of like was a match made in heaven right there. And then as we were going through the industry a few years later, we had a few people that worked with us that kind of came and went. So I would say that's kind of the trial and error of the business. You think people are doing one thing in the industry that could potentially benefit you, and then you put them on, and it doesn't necessarily align at that time. So I would never talk bad about anybody or say like
It's just
somebody
the
was.
nature of the business.
It's just the
People
nature of
come
the
and
business
go.
that things don't just always align the way
Right.
that you picture it. So TT aligned, Armaya, who's from Indonesia, she's our marketing director. She found us like I think 2 years ago. This is like when our following was like around like 8 to 9,000. We had some good momentum, but we didn't really have any good quality marketing material to put out
Right.
there, which is super important for the business. So Armaya had reached out to us and was like, yo, like, what's up? You need some marketing? I'm just like, who are you? You know what I mean? Like, so she came and met me, at one of my events, and she was like, yo, like, I can do X, Y, Z for you and help you, like, improve your following and reach a larger base. Like, I blink, and we're, like, at 15,000 followers, like, leveraging her content and things
Yeah.
that she's capturing for us. So,
Just learning those tricks. There's sometimes people that you add on your team that are
yep,
able to do things that you can't, and not even that you can't, but your thought process hasn't brought you there,
exactly,
and that's what they're there for. So that's
exactly.
really dope that you was able to find that with her.
Exactly. So after that, like we just recently hired a few brand ambassadors. We got my guy Kyle, who does the whole fitness thing, does modeling, goes to every carnival. Like he's just a turn up guy. We got a few other recent brand ambassadors that we hired that are young go getters that just love having fun. And they're tapped into like that TikTok market
Right.
that again, this is a tool that I don't know how to use.
Mm-hmm.
So this is me leveraging like folks that are good at something and could potentially align with the business. So they're just starting out, but I see a lot of potential with that. And then we got Jindy and Alexa, who I met through mutual friends as seniors in college. Now they run all of our VIPs and they work the door for all of our events. Like they're literally like our most trusted people because they got to handle the money, So yeah, like honestly, like it really like my tribe just was organically just found like over time. It's not something I sought out for. I thought I could do this by myself. You know what I mean?
Right.
But a few times I was just like, again, just life just throw shit at you. You hit a wall, and you're just like, all right, like how do I navigate and get around? So, yeah, man, I just been blessed in the journey overall. So.